Hi guys. Okay, so it's been a minute since I filmed some Marvin content. I was filming it on my other YouTube channel. But anyway, we are back. And I wanted to go over quickly how to assign tasks to time blocks. And maybe people have figured this out, but it is something that helps me a lot. So I just wanted to show how I use it and I do it. So first and foremost, in order to have tasks be assigned to time blocks, which kind of looks like when you go down here, like, do you see how this is my client networking block? Right now is my filming block, which is why it's lit up. But the task that's in here is in my client category. And these are all of my time blocks for the day. But in order for it to be assigned to the right time block, first and foremost, you have to go to the calendar. I mean, this is how I found to do it. Maybe there's another workaround for how to do it. But this is my schedule every week. Is this set in stone every single day? No. Is this like the schedule I would like to have? Yes. So you go in here, you set up your entire calendar, and you do that just by clicking in an empty space, and then you can give it a title, and it can either be a task, it can be an event, or time block. Now, all of mine are time blocks, because that's just how I have mine set up. But of course, you can do whatever you want. But once you say, we'll say this is a time block, right? And then down here, I think you have to turn this on as a feature, if I'm not mistaken, Smart Time Block, but you can connect each time block to a label, a category, or a smart list. So in mine, obviously you can also give it a color so you can see what options you have, and then you can show as a section in your day or not. But to connect to a smart block, see this little connect to label this, you just click here and then you pick what you want. Now, labels are also tagged. If that's how you want, you can connect it to a goal, so you can work on that goal at a set amount of time, or a smart list. So like my smart list, here's some of mine. I have next actions, which is any next action in a project, anything related to priorities, something due within the next 7 days. You know, maybe Thursdays is your backlog day where you only work on things that are due in the next few days so you can catch up and get ahead. Also, please don't, I'm literally moving my office around as we speak, so please do not mind all the chaos back there. I was just like, let me film in the middle of moving my life around. Whatever. So you can do a smart list, or you can do a category. So like in my client one, I have that just for client work, or you can have it related to cleaning your home, personal development. I mean, these are just my categories. You can do whatever you want. Certain clients, you know. So then, as you can see, we'll just cancel this in all of mine. So like my content blocks are related to my content category. Goal work is my top 3 goals. I have a little decluttering block in there, paying all my bills every Wednesday. Working out. Power hours for me are just like blazing through next actions, anything I can. I just open up my next actions list and just like start working my way through all of those. So that's my time block for those, and those are labeled with the label next action. So every day when I pull those up, or when I assign tasks in my day, it will populate them here. So another benefit when you go up top to having your time blocks and your days and all of that is that when you come up here, see this little color chart, these are all of the blocks in my day, right? Goal work, content work, client work, etc. down the line. When all of that is, you can, the point is, see this cute little Marvin symbol where it's a little light bulb above his head? If I click on that, well, okay, there's no more open tasks in this time block, but if I had a task in this time block, which is now my filming block, and I clicked on Marvin, he would pull them up. So when I get to my power hours, which are my next action blocks, if I click on Marvin, he'll just pick a random one based, I think, on like some varying factors, but for the most part, he'll help you kind of pick your next task. So if you have a time block, the benefit of that is like if you have a time block and it's, let's say, homework, right? You have homework in one class and you get through it before your time block is up. If you're like, okay, well, I'd like to get ahead, you can just come here, click on cute little Marvin, and then he will tell you the next thing to work on. It's pretty good. It's pretty good with helping you figure out which one you should pick next. It seems to be pretty accurate. It doesn't really pick like the bottom of a list. It kind of picks one that like it logically concludes is next. So anyway, that's it. That's how I connect my time blocks to my tasks. Also, to get this view, this with all your time blocks put in here, please don't mind that it's taken me 170 days to add mobility and yoga into my workout program. That procrastination is real, which is not Marvin's fault. That is me. Anyway, to get the time block, you go into, okay, hang on, today, you see today, and then you slide over to those little 3 dots on the right, click, and then you do group by, and then I do group by time block section. Now, of course, you can group by almost any other thing you want, but time block section, and that's what gets me these time blocks, which also means I can click and drag things. Like if I wanted to do this in this time block, I could, or in this time block, I could. It just gives you the ability to plan your day really well, put things in time blocks, move on. So that is it. That is how I use time blocks and task assigning in Amazing Marvin. Okay. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Outside of why I'm putting off doing mobility. That's okay. All right. Bye, guys.